Hey guys, it is Hamza here, and again, back at it with another Wisdom Nugget. I have been wanting to make a Wisdom Nugget on this exact topic for the longest time, and the only reason why I think I haven't gotten around to it is just because I'm moving and there's just a lot of things that I gotta get figured out while I'm doing this stuff. So, the day has finally come, and I'm here to give it to you. So, today's Wisdom Nugget is gonna be about something that I feel like is really going to push people's buttons that are about to listen to this. It is about the concept of addiction and how I personally believe that we are all addicts of this little thing that I think we all know too well: fear. Yes, we are all addicted to fear and we don't even realize it. Our brains, they've evolved since the beginning of human evolution to be all about our survival. As our brain continued to evolve all these thousands of years, it has continued to revolve itself around the deep center, which is all about fear and making sure that your brain is predisposed to be all about fear in itself. So what I mean by this, it's going to make you stay in your comfort zone. It's going to make you do everything in your power to know that you are alive and well. One of the things that it will try to make you stray away from is self-growth, is self-development, trying new things, doing things that are out there and different. And a lot of people struggle with fear-based ways of thinking without even realizing it. And it's really sad, you know? A lot of people that say they suffer with anxiety, their brain got them wrapped around their finger without them even realizing it. And they're kind of walking around trying to get through each day without having a panic attack because that fear factor in them is so embedded, it's so wired inside their DNA that they think that they can't be any more than just that. That's not a way of living, that's a way of surviving, and those are two very different things. I felt very called to talk about this because if you were ever raised in a household, if you were bullied, if you were taught that you were lazy or told that you're lazy and that's why you don't get what you want in life, that isn't true. A lot of those things that you feel and you start believing them that maybe you're not good enough, all that is coming from a fear-based way of doing things. And eventually that's going to make you feel stuck in that lazy energy forever, when in reality you're just holding back because of the what ifs. The what ifs that your brain might be running through 1,000 times a day. What ifs don't really stop unless we have the self-awareness to say, yo, thank you for checking in on me and my health and my safety, but I'm okay, I got this, and I'm going to keep stepping out of my comfort zone now. And until we don't hit the brakes on that, we're forever going to be living life through autopilot and not really realize what's going on around us or even be aware of it, to say the least. Especially since technology is on the rise and it's going to continue to be on the rise. That's going to be one of the biggest issues that this world, our species, is going to face. You can see it's happening now. You can see kids that are glued to their phones and they don't know how to have a full-on conversation without anxiety or stuttering or pausing in between because they don't know what to say, or they don't even know how to look you in the eyes confidently to have a conversation. All that stuff, it gets built at a young age. And like I said, your brain, the main center of it, is revolved around the concept of fear. The amygdala, all that stuff is in the deep, deep center. And so we cannot be too hard on ourselves, because the more we're hard on ourselves for not trying to be different or be better, all we're gonna do is push our progress further back instead of further forward. If we can try to flip the script on its head and say, yo, you know what? Like, I actually love you. If you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you, and actually mean it. Let's say you have a fear of stepping outside of your house and you take that one step, but you said, oh, I could have taken an extra 5, but I'm too much of a baby to do it. That's not true. It's that your brain, you're literally in the process of trying to trick your brain into doing those steps, and the only way to do it is by baby steps. Literally, you need to literally take a little baby step, and at each extra baby step you do each day or each passing month or each passing week, however slow you go, it's going to work. You're rewiring your brain to remember, oh, this comfort zone that was like this small, I'm actually stretching it out to get this big the more and more progress I make on my journey. But the thing though that keeps a lot of people from actually taking those steps to become better in any type of aspect in their life, in any facet, is the fear of what if it doesn't work out. All these what ifs, guys, it's really sad to think that our brain, the first thing it's going to go to is a negative fear-based thought instead of a positive one. And that's where you get to come in. In this Wisdom Nugget, I wanted to shed light on this to make you guys realize that you actually have a lot more power than you realize. So if you're somebody that actually struggles with this watching this, I want you guys to know that you have a lot more power in your hands than you realize. Free will exists. 100,000,000,000%. I think I'm actually gonna get a tattoo of that. How many freaking times I said that in my lifetime so far. It's so true though. Free will exists for a reason. You get to make choices in your life for a reason, and you get to show up for yourself every day for a reason. You have a choice to do everything you want to do in life. I know that there is a part of you, 100,000%, that wants the best for you. Even if maybe that part of you is much smaller than that other part of you where it's yelling all these different fear-based ways of living, try to listen to that one that whispers that, but I love you though, and I want the best for you. I know it's really hard to hear that voice, especially if it feels like it's gone, but it's never gone. It just kind of gets more dimmer, like a light. The more farther away you start getting to that original true way of living life, the louder that other voice gets. It's about trying to find your way back into the middle. Eventually that voice is going to get louder and louder and louder. That takes time. I really need everyone to understand that it's not you, okay? It's your brain and it's the way it's wired. So don't blame yourself for not showing up every once in a while or each and every day. If you're used to letting your brain run the show, don't be so hard on yourself because maybe you didn't even know this stuff I just shared with you until now. You can't even be hard on yourself for it. You deserve better, 1,000%. Hence why I made this wisdom nugget for anyone that didn't know this stuff. Maybe now you do. Send me a comment down below if this was something that you just learned through this, or hit the thumbs up button if this is something that definitely resonated with you, because ever since I started seeing life this way, it completely changed my perspective and made me want to take power back 100,000% in every single different way I can. I'm just here to help you learn how to become your own healer so your inner world reflects your outer world in its entirety and you can get whatever the heck you want out of your life. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you in my other wisdom nuggets to come. Bye.